Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. In between episodes, on top of doing all the usual things we do, strength training, flying, fishing, I have also done some inventory management, selling all of our useless junk that we had in our inventory, doing some moving around of staffs and things, and essentially, we now have a little bit of money to play with. We actually had quite a bit more money. One thing I did with our extra money is I bought all the elixirs in the shop, I bought a fortify staff and some other things that might be useful in the future, but I also did a little upgrading. Now, he now has 11 sword, unupgraded, but at least it gives a way for us to attack from range, which we didn't previously have. I have also given Zelkov the Karwenhan we had sitting in our inventory. Don't know why we weren't using it, but I've now given it to him. He wasn't using the Peshkash that we had at all. So what this does is this gives him something that lowers his AVO, but gives him a lot more physical attack. If we need him to actually do damage to something, then it's got high armor. This is potentially a strategy. Marin is the same. You have a new rescue staff. The rest of this is the same until we get to Louis. Louis now has the Silver Great Lance. He doesn't have a Pure Water. I don't think he needs it anymore. He's not running into the same situations. His res is higher than it was when he was running into the problems, and he has Holdout Plus, which means that essentially the unit has to actually, one-shot him has to one-shot him twice in a single combat for it to have the ability to kill. I think I've got that right. As in, it would need to hit him once, knock him to 1, and then hit him again to knock him to actually kill him, which isn't going to happen. He's got 72 HP. He's pretty tanky. I think this is fine. And if it does happen, then we've made a horrible mistake. Panette, I've taken off the pure water she was carrying because it's not that useful, and I've given her Brionac. Now, Brionac was something I was considering giving to Louis, and I may still do that once we upgrade it. The problem is we don't have any of the materials to upgrade it, but this is a lance. She can't currently use a lance, but I think if she's synced, she may be able to use it, because she can use these while synced, so I'm thinking that will then allow her to use this. Now this has 47 physical attack, currently. We look at these two, 40 and 37. So this is currently a better lance in general. This will also mean she can use it for override, and she can use it to attack. I think this will work. I'm not sure, but it might. Kagetsu, nothing changed. Mauvir, nothing changed. Vale, now Vale, something did change. Her Misericord went from 9 base damage to 15 base damage, which was 4 ranks, which is a pretty good amount, right? It's an extra 6 damage. It hits pretty hard. It hits harder than her tome currently, and the materials needed were not that expensive. It was mostly steel that we needed for that one, so yeah, it felt like a no-brainer actually when I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, this is what we should do. This is her best thing. Now, you might be asking why we're using the tome. I think, we still need tome for Echo, but apart from that, this is better if we're not using Echo, essentially. So that's fine. Although, does Resonance give her extra damage with tomes? Yes it does, and it does 2 extra damage. So actually, currently our tome will do an extra 2 damage. So I don't know. It's kind of, I guess, based on speed whether we use it or not. But anyway, essentially, it's pretty good. I was gonna say we could always give it to someone else, but we of course cannot give it to someone else. Anyway, that's fine. And then we have Gold Mary, nothing's changed. So we still have 10,000 to spend, but I'm not going to spend it right away because we may need to buy staffs and things, and it actually gives us a reasonable amount of money. Cool. Now we've gone through that, we're going to head all the way over here. And who are we working on? I've completely forgotten. Temeria Ivy, Vale Alfred, and then this one's done. Okay, so let's make Vale Alfred our main one. And then we will have Temeria Ivy as our secondary. That seems fine. Let's do it. Okay. This one. Nice. Okay, so now we have the support conversation. And I think we're about to have that support conversation right before we eat. Let's go. So, Vale Alfred. I've actually realized I do want to go back over there in a second, but we'll do this first.
Alfred, there's something I've been worried about.
Well, how about we go for a run together?
I don't understand. How will that help?
When the sweat starts to drip and your legs get sore, everything else melts away.
So I'm just supposed to forget about the stuff that's worrying me?
Sure. As long as that stuff's not bothering you anymore, that's a good thing.
Let me try again. I have worries that I actually want to solve, not just forget about.
Then tell me all about them.
Okay. Well, I want to find a way to be of help to people once the war is over. I don't know exactly what to do yet, but I wondered if I could ask you for help figuring it out.
Of course. I'm happy to do whatever I can.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the right person to ask. But here's what worries me. Alfred, I did so many bad things before. I don't think anyone, except maybe the people here, will accept my help.
Yeah, could be. A lot of people out there don't know the whole story with you. But that's okay. You can take all the time you need to get folks to understand. I'll be there vouching for you every step of the way. It's the least I can do for a good buddy.
That's very kind of you.
But I guess this doesn't go too far towards solving your problems, huh? Maybe there's something more I can do right now.
No, it's okay. You've done so much for me already. Thank you, Alfred.
Okay, cool. And now we're gonna run back over here once I get around the table challenge, and we're gonna go all the way back over here and all the way back over here, and we're gonna do the next one because I forgot we had 3. There we go. Right, now we run back this way. We look for either Temeria plus Ivy or for Vale Alfred from Alcrest.
Sorry that I'm the one to greet you.
Okay, so let's go for Vale and not Alcrest, Alfred. Wait, no, I did say Alfred. Then I said Alcrest afterwards in a separate thing. You know what? Actually, we shouldn't do this one because we're maxed on Alfred support. We should look for the other one first because we're not maxed on Temera. We have no Temera support. Also, I added extra letters into her name. Alright, let's do this one because we're also not maxed on Ivy. Yeah, this is better. And then we've got one thing he's eager to make. Well, eager is not great, but let's put a vegetable in this and see how it goes. Let's go.
I'll do my best, but that's not saying much. Sorry that I'm the one to use you ingredients. Oh no, it came out great. This must be a bad omen.
Yeah, I could get used to this flavor.
It's really growing on me.
Lovely aroma.
Some kind of herb, is it not? Oh, B. Cool. If Brodian also gain 1 speed.
I'd be honored if you accepted these leftovers.
Okay. Hey, and I remembered to sell the previous leftovers. Look at me go. Right, so now we've done that. I think we've done everything here that we need to do initially. So, let's head in here. Right, now, we have some bond fragments, but not a lot of bond fragments to use. So we need to figure out how we're going to use them. So let's go in here. Now, let's just do standard training first, actually, before we talk about bond fragments. That's probably a better way to handle things. Hortensia can level, Sea Dog can level, that might be it. And then maybe Kigetsu if we've got any spare points. Yep. Okay, Hortensia, let's go.
It's the second princess of Illusia, Hortensia!
I'm a lot stronger than I
Oh
look.
no.
It's okay. I'll win the next one.
Obviously.
Oh dear. Right, that's a level up. 1 defense, so pretty much useless. Okay. Oh yeah, I was remembering, Marin's near a level up. but she didn't get any, like she got pretty much 0 XP in the previous fight. Alright. That's good.
We were fated to meet.
I have been waiting for this.
Oh wait, he had 0% hit. I was gonna say this is close, but yeah. And 0% hit, it doesn't really matter, does it? How close you are in terms of damage. There we go, and then we'll do another dance.
I'm Sidal, famed dancer of Solm.
Let's have a fair contest.
Ooh. Well, that is a win for Saphir, but it's a draw probably. Yeah, because it takes too long. 1 speed. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, now it's time to talk about how we're going to do our bond fragments. I think we focus on one person, and we just try and sort them out. And I think that's how we should do it each time we come back here now, is just go like, who doesn't have things, you know, sorted out, and just sort them out, and then that'll probably be all we can afford. So I'm actually looking at the skills bit right now. So, like, these guys, I would say, are sorted even though they're not finished. As you're finished. But, like, these two are sorted even though they're not finished. Because, like, it's not so much... I'm trying to think the right way. Like, they don't really need anything else, I guess would be the way I'm putting it. Same with Jean. Like, Jean, I can give him more HP. And that might be useful. But that's not necessarily going to do anything, you know, mind-blowing. Like, it can make quality time give 10 HP. But, again, it's not mind-blowing. Zelkov. I guess he could be our one. Zelkov's an option. I guess it's probably Zelkov, Kagetsu, or Mavier. I think Mavier is fine. He may just need us to level up Ike. And that may be the best plan right now, is just to level up Ike. Let's see what he gets if I level up Ike. So he's currently at 16. So actually, no, he doesn't need anything, really. He can just get that naturally. So we could try and get him abilities. I think Mavier is fine. I think Zelkov's the one I want to look at. Okay, so currently we have Zelkov and Karin up to max rank. In terms of this one, we could grab HP, we could grab quality time, both of which, or we could upgrade quality time, both of which are okay. I actually think upgrading quality time would be fine. It's one that he already has the start for, so this would be absolutely okay. Just to heal while he does that. In terms of everything else, though, nothing else he really needs here, right? Unless he's getting HP, there's nothing he needs here. Does he have points of anyone else? It's level 1. Nope, so he has no points there. You know what? An easier way to do this would be to use the other screen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we've decided on the person. Zelkov. Oh, wait, no, back one. So Zelkov and Lin are at 9th level. So why did I... So that was to get speed, I guess? Yeah, that was probably to get speed. Yeah, speed +3. So we could keep going here if there's anything we want. Like Alacrity would be interesting. It could work. He will have a speed bonus on most things. I don't think it's necessary. He doesn't really get hit. So we could increase his speed. That's fine. And then he has nothing with anyone else apart from Karin? Yeah, okay. Well, let's just do it. Point by point. Is there anything we need here? We increase his Avo, but that's not beneficial. At a certain point, Avo doesn't help because he can never be hit, so the enemies won't ever actually try to hit him. So nothing in here is good. He won't ever break defenses. Okay, so Marth is out. Celica? I don't think there's anything in here for us. Nope. Sigurd? Again, momentum, probably not. Hit, probably not. Freeze, probably not. Canter is interesting, but not really what we're looking for. It would allow us to put down fog, then move, but I don't think that helps us. Right? I don't think any of that's good. Vantage is interesting, but he doesn't get hit, so isn't very good. Anything in here? Doesn't have weapon advantage. Won't initiate combat most of the time. Yes, none of this. What about knife precision? Again, not really what we're looking for. Yeah, we don't need extra Avo. Avo is not his issue. Here, Holdout could be interesting if this is how we want to play the character. Like, having the ability to survive means that not only is he hard to hit, but he's very hard to clear. I think that could potentially be quite good. Also, just the pure strength increase could be good. That's just damage, essentially, right? That could work. Here. Actually, something that gives him bonuses to people around him would be very nice as well, if we could somehow get that. We could have him take Gentility to take less damage. I don't think that's really the path we want to take here. Defense, again, good to take less damage. Wrath, I don't think that's our path. I'm wondering if there is anything else that would give him bonuses to people around. I'm trying to think if there is anything else that we've missed. He can't do chain attack, I think. Unless this gives him the ability to chain attack, I always forget. I don't think it would. I do forget. Oh no, you need this one. Right, yes, of course. You need unit participates, which we don't, of course, have. Unless, wait, can you learn that? Is that learnable? That would be interesting. Let's have a look. If you can learn that, then that's definitely a way to go, right? No. Okay. Well, you know, it was worth a look, wasn't it? I guess I should probably look at them in here so I can actually see the skills that you would learn. That's probably better to do in the future. So none of this. Dex, maybe dual support is unnecessary. And then Karn. Oh, and then Byleth. So we can have hits, and we can have misses turn into hits. We can increase luck. Mentorship is interesting but unnecessary, because our XP is pretty much hitting cap anyway. We could go for extra luck. Luck is not going to give us too much that we need. Honestly, what's intrigued me the most is probably like strength. Although strength costs a lot per point, right? But that's a lot per point for strength. That would probably be good. Strength, and then we increase quality time. Yeah, that's probably the path, I think. Yeah, let's do it. So, let's start with this, because this is easy. And it's already equipped. Wait, it's not already equipped. Wait, I don't have quality time equipped? Oh, no. Oh, oops. Did I... Oh, no. I just spent points I didn't need to. Okay, well, whatever. I forgot that he already has quality time because he's with Karn, so I just spent 500 points for no reason. Luckily, we have a lot of spare points. Right. Oops. Right. I think we're only getting to strength 2 anyway. So we could go this. Yeah, and then look how much it costs to get to strength 3. Wow. You have to spend 2,000 points for 1 point of strength. And then it's 1,000, then it's 1,000. Look at that. Yeah, because it's 1,000, then 2,000, then it's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So why is this jump so expensive? Is this to get you committed to doing this path? Alright, well, whatever. I did forget he was running speed plus 3. Right, Roy. So, Zalkov, you're going to be training with Roy to rank 5. That's it. Let's go.
I am Zelkov, retainer to Princess Ivy.
I am Roy. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. He should win.
Well fought.
Yeah.
I must train my skills.
You are fortunate this was merely a training exercise. A bright power seems almost to radiate from you, Roy. I hope you will lend me this strength.
I'll do all I can for you, Zelkov.
Cool. Well, talking of lending strength, that's literally what we're going to do. We're just going to lend some strength. So inherit skills, Zalkov, strength plus 2. Let's go. And then we can equip it. And we can ignore the fact it says overlap. There we go. So I think that's going to help, because that means that all of his attacks will now just do 2 more damage. Right? Which maybe isn't insane, but it might allow him to just pop over the top. And remember, with Zelkov, it's very beneficial to just do some damage, because then Draconic Hex activates, and it does all sorts of good stuff. So, yeah, I think this is good. Draconic Hex and Poison activate, so that's pretty good there. Right, we actually have quite a lot of points still left to spend. Is there anyone else we think needs stuff? I think it was Mavier, right? So, Mavier, what do we need to do with him? I don't know. He's got 5 points with Leaf. Why does he have 5 points with Leaf? How did he get 5 points with Leaf? Was I planning to inherit a skill that I forgot about? Mavier and Leaf. Did I do this? Or was this just here when I got here? Was I going for Vantage, maybe? We could go Vantage. What's Vantage plus plus again? 75% or less, and you can attack back? That seems pretty good. We could just go Leaf. Yeah, I think I was maybe thinking of build at the time. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he just started with 5 points of Leaf. I cannot remember in the slightest what I was doing 10 minutes ago, so remembering what I did previously, no chance. Okay, let's keep going with Leaf. Let's get him Vantage plus plus. Do we have enough points? That's an interesting question. I think maybe. That's going to be 1.5. We'll get him as far as we can go.
I, Mavier, shall be your opponent.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Leaf will win.
This place and these people are too kind. Dealing with such behavior is confusing.
Where lies the confusion? You are their ally, and they assume they are yours.
That's an odd way of phrasing it, Leaf. Okay. And now, let's go for Emblem. Mavier. What's the max level we need to get to with Leaf? We need to get to 18 if we can. I don't know if we're making it there, but that's fine.
I am no longer the person I was.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your partner.
Okay, that's another win for Leaf. Okay. I wonder whether Vantage works with the heavy weapons, because the heavy weapon says you always go last, but Vantage says you go first. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I'm assuming one just has priority over the other. I am tempted to spend the extra 1,000 for a conversation, but I don't think I will. We might do that towards the end.
Come at me, without reservation.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
Okay. There we go. But yeah, we might do that towards the end. Like, if we have any additional points to spend and we're about to move on to like the final boss, we'll just go, yeah, I'll just spend those points and get that done. Right. I should have done it in here. Inherit skills. Mavier. Leaf. We can now go Vantage. Unit can counter before foe's first attack. Interesting. Just let me double check what it says on the heavy weapons. So it says it phrases it in an interesting way. So let's see. Cannot follow up or strike first if initiating combat. If initiating combat. Interesting. So that specifically says initiating. So therefore it could strike first if you were not initiating combat. Right? Right? So Vantage plus that should work. Right? Because you're not striking first, you're countering. Oh, sorry, because you're not initiating, you're countering. So that would also mean that it would work with these, or with this, I guess, as well. This one is not actually that type of weapon, but you know what I mean? Like, It should allow us to attack first. That's an interesting bit of phrasing. I wonder whether we're going to get away with that. Okay, right, now we've done all this, it's time for us to go to our room. And then we're going to rest. And then we're going to do some supports. Of which we have, I think, 3. That's okay. 2 with the Divine Dragon, maybe? Not sure. Anyway, rest.
I wonder what's in the Divine Dragon's room. Let's get sneaky.
Yunaka.
Fancy decor, secret altar, just what you'd expect so far. All this stuff's so nice, though. Ooh, what's this? Didn't think I'd find a musical instrument in here. Should I give it a try? Morning! Do you like music? You know, I play a little myself. Maybe I'll show you sometime.
Okay, then. Right. I think that was a B level, maybe? I'm not sure. Wake up events, Yunaka. I passed it already. Maybe not? Yeah, I must have passed it. Oh, there we go. That was Yunaka's second B. So we can actually get up to A level with Yunaka there. We have some that we've almost finished. Weird. Okay. Anyway. Reference. Do we have any bonds? We have Marin and Erica's 20th level. Let's go.
I must admit, spending time with you has helped me better appreciate the unknown. I now see how charming strange creatures can be. You've given me a whole new perspective.
I'm honored, Lady Erica. It pleases me that a princess like you would value my thoughts. I hope we can talk more. I want to learn all about the Entombed and Bonewalker monsters.
Okay, seems like they're getting along. And it shortens the bond meter by 1 tick, which is good. Right, so we have 2 supports with the Divine Dragon. And we have 1 support between Tamara and Ivy. So, let's do ours first. Marin plus us. Let's go. Yes, last time she was basically giving us a survey about what it was like to be a Divine Dragon. So now I'm assuming she's continuing to observe us.
Marin, it's difficult to train with you staring at me like that.
Don't mind me. I'm not even here. I'm simply observing your behaviors to gather material for my book.
And how long do you plan to do that exactly?
As long as it takes. Don't you worry. I'm not going to stop until I've captured every last detail.
Oh, please, cut it out.
What? I was just...
You were just nothing. I'm not one of your critters, okay? Yes, I am a dragon. I live longer than humans and have certain unique abilities. But I also have feelings. I don't appreciate being gawked at like an animal.
Divine One, I'm so sorry. It's just that, to me, you are more than human. You're a truly divine being. I wanted to make sure future generations understood that, in hopes that they would protect you, the one and only divine dragon. But I never meant for you to feel like some kind of research specimen.
I know you didn't. It's all right.
No, it's not. Because that's exactly how I made you feel, isn't it? Forget about the book. I'll stop writing it. I'm sorry, Divine One.
Marin, please. It's really okay.
That's one of the interesting ones where you remember that the Divine Dragon is actually a character and not a blank slate. And there is actually a little bit of, you know, they have their own personality and their own things they dislike. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, doesn't come up too much though. Right. There's Marin. Hobbies. Studying rare creatures. Talents: understanding animals and their behaviors. Background: raised to be the leader of the village she grew up in, she ran away to follow her dream of being a knight and learning about rare critters. Right, next is our first support between us and Tamara.
Grilled and ready to go! This meat is so yummy, it's gonna make your taste buds dance.
Wow, that seems like a lot of meat for the two of us.
Oh no, this one's for me. I was going to do yours next.
What? How do you eat that much?
Oh, you know, open my mouth, bite, chew. I won't bore you with all the details.
Wow. You're really something, Tamara.
What?
That's true! I'm really something! I'm the Crown Princess of Solm! And I'm wearing lots of priceless jewels!
What are you doing?
Shh, please keep your voice down. I've heard that this area isn't very safe.
You can say that again. It's absolutely crawling with bandits. That's why I'm out here like a nice, tempting hunk of lamb on a spit.
Wait a minute. That was your plan? To use yourself as bait?
It worked, didn't it? Look, those bruisers have had their eye on us since we got here.
It looks like they're getting ready for an ambush.
Not if we pounce on them first. Come on. This ought to be a piece of cake for you and me.
All right. But, you know, a little heads up would have been nice.
Okay, and the support level has reached C, which gets us spawn stuff that we're never going to use, but we have now completed it and got things for it, and got an ally notebook for it. So this will be page 2, I'm guessing? Yep. Tamara. Likes: meat, music, parties, fashion, animals, camping, wandering, freedom, sitting around a bonfire with friends. Dislikes: cleaning, fairy tales, precise work, restrictions, being told what not to do. Cool. Well, now we have Tamara and Ivy's second level support. Oh yeah, they're going camping.
See, Princess Ivy? I knew you'd have fun.
With all due respect, Your Highness, your powers of observation need work. Look at me. I'm in the presence of foreign royalty, yet I can't master myself enough to stop shaking. I am, to vastly understate the matter, not enjoying this.
Oh, whoa. You are shaking. Are you cold? I can throw more logs on the fire.
No, it is not the cold. I am shaking because I am afraid.
Oh! If it's wild animals you're worried about, let me put those fears to rest. I set up a few traps just in case, but the fire should be enough to keep them away.
No. Ghosts. I'm certain I heard a strange moaning cry coming from that way.
Hey, you, spooky ghost! How's it going?
Quiet!
Sorry. But singing might make you feel a little less scared. Why not try it?
Ghost!
That's it! Now, of all the things to be scared of, why ghosts and not plagues or wars?
Please just forget what you saw here. I've had enough sleeping outdoors.
Okay, well... Okay. We'll just move on. Right. That is the end of the episode. We have one other thing that needs to be done before we jump into the next mission, which is I need to go and do all of the fortunes, but that should be all done off camera, and then we're all ready to go. There is one other thing I want to mention though, which is that I do want to get back to doing some of the other supports that we were doing as I'm working our way through. Here is our current collection of items that we have to do this. I think we have maybe enough for like 1 level up currently, but not enough for like any more. So that's why I'm holding off on doing it. But when we get some more of that, or we get some more money, we'll definitely do that. If we got another big money thing, I don't actually think there's that much inventory that we need to sort out, right? Because we're at 10,000 right now. Our inventory's all pretty much fine unless we want to upgrade weapons, which we could, but like that's our main blocker for upgrading is not money. Our main blocker for upgrading is actually the fact that we have this many crafting materials, right? And you can buy them, but like you can buy them for a ridiculous amount per, so it's not really worth it. So yeah. We should be able to get back to doing that, but I don't know. We'll see. Depends what the game gives us. It is my intention to maybe do some of them like later in the game, as in like we might finish the game and do some as extras, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to yet. We'll figure that one out. I believe on the lower difficulties you get like a skirmish every single time you go to the world map. So maybe we could do that, and I would do it off camera. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet. We might just go, we've got what we got, and we're happy with it. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.